Somebody needs to hear this word. Stop always trying to get the last word in. Someone had to finally tell you that you need to stop trying to always get the last word in. I used to always be that person too. Like, I used to just have to say the last thing. You know, somebody's gonna have to block me in order for me not to just go ahead and say my piece, say my truth. Your truth can be your truth, but if you're talking to a brick wall, you're never gonna get through. Like, if we're sitting there trying to have a conversation with brick walls, people that got brick wall mentalities, we're never going to get through. You're never going to be understood by someone who never wanted to understand you in the first place. Hello, dropped the microphone just now. So stop staying in places where you got to keep on fighting, keep on proving, keep on showing, keep on, like, it's just all, what's the word? It's all like performance based. Like, you shouldn't be living your life. That's why you got anxiety. That's why you're sitting around telling yourself that you're depressed. No, you just been rejected or something, or somebody just doesn't want to be with you, or they don't want to be your friend, or, you know, the business thing ain't going right and you feel like, oh my God, I'm just depressed. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just fighting and you're just proving, and you're just, to what? To who? To these people? Okay. I'd much rather be trying to prove, in which you don't even have to do with God. That's the beauty of Him. But I would be much rather caring what God thinks about me than caring what people think about me. Because it's the mentality that kind of gets people nowhere. People think they're going somewhere and going somewhere fast, but they're going somewhere slow. It's like one of those little sparklers. They turn on and it looks cool and it looks great, but that's all it's going to do. And then it's over. And that's how you are when you get angry and you get mad and you keep trying to get the last word on. You're like a sparkler. It's like, oh, that's great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then it goes out, and then what? What gets done? So stop trying to get the last word in. Sometimes you have to take be the bigger person. Being the bigger person is holding your tongue. People always want to talk about, I took the high road. I was the bigger person. I just let them know what it is. Blah, 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 blah. You need to slow yourself down and just say, you know what? It's God sees my heart. That's enough. And let that just have a certain peace for you. That in whatever situation that you're facing, whether it be with your child's father, your significant other, you trying to figure out this relationship, whatever it is, I believe God has something better for you in store anyway. If it's causing you tension to have to perform, like you're continuously just having to perform and do and do and do. And I've been in those situations too, like with a guy, and he's like, why don't you ever X, Y, and Z? But I've been with men that also, like, I've overstood and overextended my position, and it leaves me nowhere too. So stop trying to live your life proving yourself to people, and live your life being honorable and acceptable to God, and be presenting yourself as a fragrant offering to Him. I think that would leave you off way better off than always trying to prove your point and always trying to get your last word in. Go with that. Till next time, Big Sylvie.